So here we are in this awesome winery in Mendoza called El Paison. And we've just done our evening briefing, kind of got a chance to meet the crew and go through the details of the trip. And now we're settling down to a beautiful dinner in an absolutely stunning setting. Wait for the camera, guys. Woohoo! There we are. Well, it's day one of our Patagonia tour, starting off in Mendoza, Argentina, and heading south down the infamous Ruta 40, or Route 40. It's kind of a gloomy, drizzly day to get started on an epic ride, but you know, you can't change the weather, right? So our support truck is getting loaded up in the background there, and we're at this beautiful winery called El Paison, a passion, and got a great day ahead of us. We're going to see some incredible scenery over the next few days, so tag along with us as you get a chance and see what it's like to ride here in South America. And we are off. Got everybody behind me, kind of like a little herd of ducks, because it's duck weather. It's raining and damp, but what a beautiful way to start a trip in a vineyard in Mendoza. All right, well, we hit our first dirt section for the Patagonia trip, running along this wonderful lake called Lago Valle Grande, Lake of the Big Valley. Tour, and here's just a little glimpse of what we've done so far. It's pretty flippin' magical. And the rest of the day wrapped up pretty uneventfully. Some more beautiful scenery, a safe arrival at the hotel, a really good dinner, and we were off to bed. Well, we've just passed through the Argentine customs and aduano, and we are now sort of in a no man's land between Chile and Argentina. Well, it's always a big deal when you actually approach your first border, so we did a little brief stop here at the Bienvenido Chile welcome sign. So we're having an incredibly thorough inspection of our luggage here at the Chilean border. The Chileans are dead serious about no meat, no cheese, no vegetables coming into their country from abroad. Ken was informed that he could consume his fruit, but they couldn't take it in. So he ate. What did you eat?
I ate so many figs.
Figs. He ate an entire bag of figs, but they're doing a really, really thorough inspection here. They're opening up all the luggage. They're looking mostly for fruits and vegetables. It seems like they don't really care about, no, they do care about drugs, but it's like the jokes have been, it's more important to get the sausage than the drugs. So anyway, each of us have to take ownership of our own bag. We open it up in front of them, and they very, very carefully rummage through it. Well, we just cleared Chilean customs, and now it's time for lunch. We got a long 100-meter ride to our lunch stop. So we had a lovely lunch in a restaurant made from shipping containers. And then an uneventful but beautiful afternoon as we headed down into Chile to arrive at a hotel made from shipping containers.
So we're sitting here in some level of a container overlooking the lake, and this is so special to be out in these type of surroundings. I mean, this is native stuff.
Yeah, this is super cool, man. It looks like they kind of cut a container in half.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got doors on one end. It's a 20-footer. Very cool.
I like it. Cool. I like it a lot.
After we left our container hotel, on day 3 we headed south through central Chile. It was a beautiful day. The weather was a little hot. From a standpoint of epic riding, I just have to say it was a good day, but the real gem of the day came when we got to our hotel, which was nestled in the shadow of this huge volcano in what seemed to be like a completely lunar landscape.
So we spent the night in the shadow of this volcano called Lonquimay, and found out this morning that there's a dirt road that leads up to the top to a truly extraordinary view. It's just awesome. This is the Volcanic district of Chile, and it's pretty special. Well, it's just a magical day as we head for the most unique hotel I've ever seen in my life. It's called Huilo Huilo, and if there was a place on Earth straight out of Star Wars and the planet Endor, this is the place. So, this is one of the coolest hotels on Earth. It's called Hotel Nothofagus. It's in a ecological reserve here in central Chile, and I'm just taking this little preview from the outside because the outside does not give you much of an idea what's on the inside. That comes next. So for those of you that are Star Wars fans, you may remember planet Endor, where the Ewoks lived. This is very much like what they portrayed in the movie. The place is so freaking cool. There's that beehive, of course, would be where Wicket the Ewok lives, but there are catwalks and ladders that abound. The place is all made out of wood. It's crazy cool. So day 5 of RawHyde's Patagonia tour, this is where we ended up. It was like the day was spectacular riding, and the hotel was just the crown jewel on a wonderful day. So it's a super, super cool place. You know, the lake region of Chile is beyond beautiful. And I've been saying that for the last 3 days, but it's crazy cool down here. And we get a ferry ride this morning down this lake to cross over into Argentina again to Bariloche. And so the bikes are all lined up, snow-capped mountains in the background, actually a glacier there. And it's just another beautiful day in Chile. So can't wait to see what's around the next corner. Here comes Mr. Whitaker. Me and Bill are hanging out here on the rails of this lovely ferry boat going down this lake through central Chile. And the landscape is just jaw-droppingly beautiful. I can't imagine a prettier place. Freaking amazing. And the name of the boat is the Barkaz Ho Hum. Now it's back to Argentina after 3 gorgeous days in Chile. Well, we've had our first little mechanical. We'll call this an inconvenience. It's not really a disaster. But Patrick, what happened? I don't know.
It went down.
Okay.
That is great.
It went kaboom. And we poked a hole in the valve cover. No big deal. That'll take about 20 minutes and we'll be on the road again. Tell me when you're hit and go. Let's go. Well, it's the end of day 5, and we are coming into San Carlos de Bariloche, and it's a beautiful place, like it all is down here. It's just one endless stream of beautiful scenes, but Bariloche is at the edge of a huge lake. It's like 70 miles long, and it's got these magnificent, super jagged ridge lines just above town, and I've just dropped below the horizon, so I can't see those at the moment, but really cool town. So it's been a beautiful day. The sunset's gorgeous. Clouds are all pink and red. I'm not sure how that'll come out in the camera, but it looks really awesome. Well, after our day off in Bariloche, we're heading once again south towards Ushuaia. Destination tonight, a beautiful 18th century lodge on the edge of Lake Futulafquin. Again, a loss of the right adjectives. It's so freaking beautiful down here. And this represents Patagonia. It's nothing but lakes, beautiful mountains, pristine forests. It's what planet Earth used to look like before man came in and completely screwed it up. We are about a half mile from our destination for day 7 of our Patagonia tour. It's a lodge at the edge of Lake Futulafquin, and it's a beautiful, beautiful old stone mansion built in the late 1800s. And this has been a remarkable day. It's really been nothing but dirt roads running along the edge of lakes with incredible views and beautiful forests and just amazing scenery. So I can't say enough about how awesome it is to ride down here. It's just simply gorgeous. So I'm just gonna let the camera run for a minute as we mosey on in to the lodge. Should be coming up right about now. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous place? Leon, what do you got there?
I got the nicest, coldest beer at the end of the dustiest road today. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. All right, cheers. Good day. All right, Bill, get your thoughts together. Bill, what you got to say?
Hey, we're deep in the heart of Patagonia, and every place we've ridden has been fantastic. Listen, today in this little town called El Bolson, I believe, crafts fair, and then we had, I don't know how many empanadas you guys ate. I think I only had one, but everybody else was eating 5 or 6.
Yeah, at least.
But what a day. Another good day. And we're at a great location
Awesome.
right now.
We are indeed.
Yeah.
We are indeed.
Perfect.
Perfect. Go back to you guys. There we go. Salud, everybody. Go ahead and drop that down the front of your shirt.
Nice.
Okay, well, we all celebrate the end of the day one way or another.
Everybody has a smile on their face.